Hello everyone, and it is me, MrSneakyy, and I'm going to try and give you my ultimate guide so far to Season 1 Plus Stars Reignited. Yes, you've all been waiting for it, and you've been asking a lot of questions while in live stream, so let's go over the whole Stars Reignited so far, but what we've learned progressing through. Smash a like, comment, and subscribe for more daily Call of Dragons content with me, MrSneakyy, an official Call of Dragons content creator, giving you that daily feel and daily guides for Call of Dragons. So, what we're going to be doing is talking about, as I say, Season 1 Plus Stars Reignited. Of course, this is a different campaign. So if we go, for example, and check out your settings and go into the create new character, everyone in the global will be in the Burning Stars and Dragon Calls. This is the tutorial phase of the game, meaning you've got access to Tamaris for the first time and obviously playing through. Once you've done this, depending on the dev's progression, you will either go straight into a Burning Stars campaign, which will be the same phase that you've just fought in, however with against merged kingdoms, and you'll then gain some 250k troop capacity. You'll also gain the access to 5 and 6 star heroes and artifacts, as well as other different mechanics that are now implemented during the end phase of Burning Stars. But for my account and some other players, as you can see, server 2, 6, 7, 8, and 9, all of those players are currently in 8 stars Reignited campaign, and this is the future campaign that will be coming to you. So in this, we're going to be covering what is in the whole season. So firstly, we're going to go over the most exciting thing, which is your heroes. So far, you're going to get access to 4 new heroes. Currently, we only know 2 of those heroes. We've got Freyga, that is a flying marksman. That means she can be used as a primary hero with Craig and the Wildberg flying unit, and she will fly over terrain. You also have access to Syndrion in this, and both of these heroes are going to be accessible to you through different events that we're going to talk about in the future. So both heroes are honestly really powerful, and they are really good in their own right. You can check out their own videos when we are talking about them, but you're going to get access to those 2 new commanders, as well you can get access to even more artifacts. Obviously these can be in the game right now, but there is the Rattle Spear and the Spring Blades. If you don't have them, you might get access to them as well right now in the new Stars Reignited campaign, and these are amazing artifacts what you can be using for fun. But as you can see, Freyga has a Season 2 hero custom token, as well as Syndrion. Syndrion has a Season 2 custom hero token, and what this means is the same as you can imagine in Rise of Kingdoms. So they have separated the different types of heroes. So anyone that is like Vela, Nico, Bakshi, anyone in the Burning Stars campaign that we can see right now that we're clicking on, are classified as Season 1 heroes. So only the Season 1 custom token can be used on those heroes, but in Season 2 you will then earn Season 2 custom tokens to then work on Freyga, Syndrion, and obviously the other 2 commanders that we are still awaiting to unlock. If you have any legendary hero tokens, these can be used to upgrade your hero, and we will do that just to showcase it right now on screen. So if we go to Freyga and upgrade, and we pick our 9 skills now, you can see it's using the Season 2 tokens and then the legendary hero tokens, and by using 4 of them, we've now got 9, totaling into 20 Freyga heads, allowing us to obviously push up into a nice round number. So that just showcases how the hero sculptures work within the new Stars Reignited campaign. But there is some new mechanics involved, and the first one that everyone always is wondering is the new village system, which is the house located at the top of the screen. So what you can do is click on the village management system, and as you can see, there's 5 different buffs that you can get for your village. You can either get elixir production, capacity, damage dealt to the villagers, peacekeeping damage, and hero XP. For me, and my advice for you guys in Stars Reignited, you are going to be primarily using hero XP during the downtime of war, but then obviously when you're going into all that fighting, you're going to get rid of your hero XP and you're going to get elixir production so you can maximize on that free healing. So the way this system works is pretty simple. You can go and find a village that you would capture the exact same way as you would do in Burning Stars. You would build a road to it once your territory is on top of it, and then what you can do then, as you can see here, you would have a raid button. This raid button would then summon a creature on the screen. You can then fight that creature, and once you've killed it, you would then gain the village effects. As you see, there's different level of villagers, and different level of villagers will also allow a certain amount of occupiers. So this one allows 80 occupiers in, and if you go back into your territory area in the alliance menu, you can also see all of these that your alliance hold. So if we go to hero XP, you can now see all of the different hero XPs that are being taken up, and they're all already being all maxed out from different members in our alliance holding onto them. So the village management system is a very new system in the game, and obviously you're gonna need to take advantage of this throughout to level up your heroes when it comes into the Stars Reignited campaign. So let's move on to something else, which is the season map and how the map progresses and what you are going to be doing in this map compared to the Burning Stars, because there's a lot of changes and progression in regards to this seasonal Tamaris map. So when we come into this season for the first time, the objective is the exact same as last time. We want to be the alliance to capture the Flame Dragon. Obviously, there's only one Flame Dragon to capture, and that will allow you to get the Elite Raid frame if you have caught, obviously, it compared to the other alliances. But once you zoom out, you're going to see there's a little bit of a difference to the Stars Reignited map, and this all comes from your very start. So when you start out in Stars Reignited, you're gonna only get access to 1 of 4 zone 1s, and that is correct. Remember what we just said, 1 of 4 zone 1s is going to be your starting zone. So you can start out in Darrowland at the very top here, and then you are also able to start in Frostia. So Frostia and Darrowland are the 2 northern sides that you're able to start in, and if we come down, Burning Lands and Zoland are the 2 southern areas that you can start in. So when you go into your season reset for Stars Reignited, you're going to be able to pick 1 of 4 starting zones. And what this does, again, if you've noticed, if we look for Zoland as for an example, the map has changed. The map has considerably changed. You can see even the passes are located differently. There's zone 2 passes now into Ogoru, as well as now you have the blocked line, so no one can be invaded on across this line, so you are safe from the other zone 1. But if you've noticed, the map is different again with the behemoths, and the way they've structured the Tamaris map in the season 1 plus Stars Reignited campaign is a progressive behemoth unlock. So in the starting zone, you will only get access to the behemoth as well as the giant behemoth. So you get the giant and the giant bear. They're the 2 behemoths you're going to get access to. obviously we have the Magma Demon here, which we will talk about later in this section. But these are your starting behemoths. And if we look in Darrowland, this is the exact same. Darrowland has a Zone 2 pass. It also has these 2 Zone 1 passes. And then you have your bears and giants. If we look across to Sophrosia quickly, this is the exact same example. We have Zone 1 passes located at the north, as well as your bears and giants in Zone 1, as well as your Zone 2 passes and your southern South 1 passes into Kaltia. And what this does, if we're looking now into Kaltia, the other Zone 1s have now become battle zones. So when you start out, your Zone 1 passes will now be fighting into one of the old Zone 1s. So now if you start in Burning Lands or Sophrosia, you'll be fighting in Kaltia. If you picked Sophrosia as well, you would be also having the option to fight in Navula against the guys in Darrowland, because Darrowland can do the same. Darrowland can now fight against the players in Forgotten Lands, and the Forgotten Lands players are the Zoland army. And the way this is set up is very smart, and the reason it's set up is due to the new pass system. The new pass system means a alliance cannot capture this Zone 1 pass without holding a behemoth in that territory. And you're probably wondering, how is that even possible, right? You're not going to be able to do that. But this is where the zone passes and the progression of the map comes. So what you can see is, for example, if we take it from this side of the map, you're going to have Zoland coming in from the south into Forgotten Lands, as well as Darrowland coming in from the north into Forgotten Lands. And this is where you're going to be fighting for your Thunderrock and your Hydra. As you can see, there is an additional Magma Demon here if you're going to be able to capture it later. Obviously, you can wait for that when we get into that section of the video. But as you notice, the next Zone 1, including Navula as well as Kaltia, all have your Thunderrock and Hydras, meaning it promotes fighting between those other servers to obviously control these zones. Once you control this zone, you will then progress into these 2 zone passes, and these pass 2s will then give you Hollandale access. And Hollandale is where the next behemoth progression is. So again, you can see there's 2 Dire Bears here and 1 Necro Giant. If we look on the other side, we have Lorcan, which is the exact same with the Zone 2 passes from Forgotten Lands or Darrowland, and this is 2 Dire Bears and a Necro Giant. We look at Agoru, again, you have 2 zone passes from Burning Lands and then 2 from Zoland, which gives you 2 Dire Bears and again 1 Necro. And the reason the way this is set up is, for example, if Forgotten Lands you get pushed out like these guys have, what you're able to do, what we're able to do is go into Lorcan and obviously farm safely in Lorcan and capture these behemoths. And obviously we want this territory, but it allows the members in Zoland to now fight in Agoru to try and gain these, right, as a constellation prize. And the same applies to Burning Lands. So Burning Lands could fight the guys in Zoland for the constellation prize if they lost their first Zone 1. So then if they win this zone and lock out their opponents, it allows them access and the opportunity to fight for the Flame Dragon. So as you can see, the map layout and map links has changed, and I hope that makes a little bit of sense on reasoning why we've gone over the map. And hopefully if you check out my video on the Season 1+ map as well, we do go over it and explain it again in the same amount of details. So that is so far Season 1+ and what we've learned. We've learned obviously with the XP system, we've learned with the heroes, and we've learned as well with the map. So if you're looking for any more Call of Dragons guides, smash a like, comment and subscribe. I'm here every single day giving you all that content and goody for the game, and I'm an official Call of Dragons content creator, streaming Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, unless obviously there's something up, which you guys obviously get notified on. So with all that said, stay safe, stay sneaky, and until the next video, peace out guys.